Mr. Paladin, sir. Oh, I tell you something, you ain't never had a bootleg like me. Seriously though, Paladin. Also, it's got a yo-yo. I never knew I needed a bootleg Disney Aladdin Genie figure labeled Paladin, which is probably because I didn't need this, but I'm glad this exists? Maybe? I don't know, I'll have to check with myself later. And of all the knockoffs of Aladdin that I've reviewed, this is certainly one of them. And the first one that I've done on this show, so yeah! And I can't think of any better way to celebrate Will Smith playing Baltar than reviewing this stupid knockoff Genie figure. And I absolutely adore the crappy redraw of Disney Aladdin, Genie, and Jafar on the baggy cardboard flap. I knew I should have gotten a better agent. Not me, I'm glad to be here. That's what he says. So yeah, calling this Paladin is an absolutely ingenious way to hide what it really is, right? Even though Aladdin is public domain and they could just have called this Aladdin, they just can't use any of the Disney characters. I can't believe it. So yeah, what's your favorite distortion of Aladdin, Paladin or Aladdin? Quite frankly, I'm good with either as long as they don't have an adventure of all time. So this crappy baggy bootleg came to me from Argentina, though I don't know for sure if it was made there because I don't see Industria Argentina anywhere on it, but even back in the day, Argentina got a lot of import bootlegs in addition to their homegrown ones. Oh, I'm glad the yo-yo's like in a separate little chamber in the baggie from the Genie figure so they don't like bang into each other, I guess. Some real quality assurance from the Paladin guys. Ooh, he's got a loose piece rattling around in him. Awesome! So I don't mean to brag or anything, guys, but I was quite incompetent with the yo-yo back in the day. And I think the loop that's supposed to go around your finger for this yo-yo is kind of frayed away, so that's nice. You are getting sleepy because of my crappy video. No, wait, damn it! So the yo-yo has on it Aladdino, which is of course just the Spanish version of Aladdin. Oh, I can't believe this. This really was Aladdin the whole time? I thought I was getting Paladin! And the flip side of the yo-yo just has the Genie saying, "Hey, I hope you like bootleg broken yo-yos!" And the yo-yo itself is blue, 'cause of the Genie, probably. And speaking of, I am really glad that they changed Will Smith's color so he's more like Galaxy Warriors / Fighters Baltard instead of Galaxy Heroes Baltard. And for a sidetrack on my sidetrack here, I thought I'd mention that there's a newer release of Good Times Aladdin which recolors the Genie blue. You know, for no particular reason. Any similarities to any other particular Genie are completely coincidental. So here's our bootleg Genie figure as he just kind of stares upwards in awe of his stupid existence. For the most part, this Genie looks like a mold copy of the original Mattel Genie figure. Though that Genie had one of his hands in kind of the too sweet pose, and this one just has two flat palms. High five, my man! Yeah, gonna pass. I'll high five you! I'll high five you! Nah. Oh! And on the base that they've added here, they've added "I fulfill your wishes" in Spanish. Does he, though? Does he really? Well, we're nice up and close on this ugly mug. The paint job's wonderful, isn't it? And I do like how they put a little splash of red in his mouth for the tongue, but neglected to paint any of his teeth. Guess this Genie just hasn't been brushing. The original Genie figure that this guy is kind of stealing the mold of too had like a reversible head so you could pull it out and flip it so he had another pose besides this stupid surprise Genie thing going on, but yeah, they don't have that here. But they do have unpainted earrings, that's something. But to make up for the earring not being painted, we have some blood under his chin. This Genie figure is blow molded, so he's completely hollow. And you can see the hole there where they blew it up. And you can just see pretty much everywhere on this guy that the plastic seams are pretty atrocious. I'd say the construction of the yo-yo was better if it wasn't kind of broken. Now watch the skills. Whatever. The Genie figure slash statue is really light and cheapy feeling due to its blow molded nature and just looks really sloppy. They clearly didn't care much about the paint details, and if you look really close, there are vertical lines running down the torso. The yo-yo is a little more solid feeling, but doesn't even work correctly, which may be due to age, but probably wasn't ever that good of a yo-yo, too. The Genie is a mold copy, except for some slight changes at giving him a stand, and the yo-yo really doesn't add that much. 1. The name and the combo of Genie Toy plus Yo-Yo is a bit of a weird one. I also like the fact the Genie is coming out of the cover at the top of the lamp instead of the spout on the cardboard flap. But overall, the toys aren't really that out there, they're just cheap. 5. The baggie is a pile of crap like usual, but they did at least give it a silly altered name. Why they went with Paladin, I'm not sure. The first thing that always comes to my mind when hearing Paladin is Final Fantasy II, or 4, whatever you want to call it. I always love, too, when they alter the title in one spot, but don't on another. And you gotta love those crappy miscolored redraws, unless you don't. 5. The figure's pretty crap compared to the actual Mattel Genie figure, and there's better yo-yos than stupid broken bootleg ones, I'm quite sure. 0. And the bootleg zones overall is 6! Even though it's just a crappy blow-molded figure with a garbage yo-yo, I gotta give it props for being a Paladin. It's one of those stupid knockoff sets which is much more amusing due to the silly twist put on the name, and you kinda wonder if they meant it as a Paladin-type knight, or if they just thought taking away a D and putting in a P meant no one would ever realize what they ripped off. Yo, getting jiggy with Prince Ali, fabulous Helio Baltard. Show some respect because there must have been a Nightmare Freddy on my street.
I think you really lost the song at some point here, bud.
Oh, great Genie of the lamp, please grant me my wish. Grant me the respect of my peers.
Okay, there's some rules to this, Mr. Baltard, and I do not grant the impossible, okay?
Oh, man! I can't even cheat right! Who cares about Baltard? He's just the poor man's bat hero, am I right? Now, Genie, I'm taller than you, so you have to grant my wish!
Don't really think that's how it works, but we'll see. Lay it on me.
I wish for Steffi to give me the smallest amount of genuine affection.
Oh, that is just sad, but I gotta say,
you're gonna regret making this wish, Bat Hero.
'Cause you gotta be careful what you wish for.
Bat Hero? This is strange. I feel like you're actually somewhat attractive to me today. I don't know what to do about this.
Maybe you could show me some affection then,
Oh, yes, I believe I will. I love you, Bat Hero. I love you to death.
Oh, that seems slightly ominous.
I can't stand the things I actually love. Eat him, milk cow! Eat him!
What? This is such a stupid twist. Why is a cow eating me?
A rather ironic twist on this wish, is it not?
No, I kind of think it's not. I don't really understand this twist. Who let you back in this sketch? Oh, that's fair.